Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Alabama side off. Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the House Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Beavers will put toe together and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Alabama's offense takes the field to start this game off. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that's
they stripped it out. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans watching than it is for players out there on the field, because it is hard to hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're trying to get to it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. On the run, it's Haynes. At midfield, he's got room. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here's the return from inside the 25. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll try the right side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. They're bringing heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your head on it, or rip that thing out, a lot of times you can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep it, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown Tide. They fake it, goes to the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
13, Oregon State, 0.
Running to daylight from inside his 25. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. A 3rd and long coming up here. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll call his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Alabama 20, Oregon State 0.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to him. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Beavers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Strikes the blow. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long.
How about the defender?
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide? Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. And he'll go out of bounds well short of the goal line as the fake didn't have a chance. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon State 0.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Farmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Brings up 2nd down.
He leaves it with his back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's McCoy. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. You know, the fake and a little shuffle. And they'll knock him down. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score.
Oregon State 0.
On the run from inside his 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Running it back, it's Adams. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll give it to the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down, getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown time.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball.